We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Atlanta Braves and the Philadelphia Phillies. The Braves have won 14 straight games so far. We'll see if they can extend that to 15 next. Aaron Nola gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Now at the plate, Cody Sullivan. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting. Here's the pitch. First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, D-Roll, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys. Definitely. The 2 teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
Nick Markakis is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. That batting average up in the stratosphere here to begin play. 8 home runs and 69 runs batted in. Boy, a lot of break to that thing, and it's 1-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
A pitch out, the throw, and even a pitch out can't do the trick. He's in there at second.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game, and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
Runs up and gets this one down. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Nero, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
Chipper Jones checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. Hot shot toward third, and that is going to be a base hit that chases home our first run as the Braves take a 1-0 lead. And there is a National League record, 45 straight games with a hit, as he'll set his sights now on the all-time mark.
You know, D-Row, they say that records are made to be broken, but I never thought I would ever see anybody in the National League get 45 consecutive games with a hit.
And to just sit back and think about the guys that ran out of steam and the guys that didn't get there after the third. For him to be sitting at 45 games and the way he went about it, moving balls out of the ballpark, base hits up the middle the other way, occasionally the swing and bunt. It has all come together, and now he's the leader in the National League.
And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
D-Row, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Line towards center field. Williams is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 5.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race.
This guy's had a super season so far, and we're well into the baseball season.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Atlanta leads it 1-0. Cole Hamels gets the starting assignment for the Braves. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this ought to be fun to watch in this one here today. A guy with over 2,000 career strikeouts. Think about it. He knows how to get swings and misses, and he knows how to paint the corners. Hopefully, he'll bring some of that in this one here, and he should be fun to watch.
And in steps Scott Kingery. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this high. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Scott Kingery sent packing to start out the bottom of the first. Standing in, Andrew McCutchen, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. A ball and no strikes. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Pitch on the way. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder is on the move, and now this will make it down to the 334 sign. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Batting first, the shortstop,
Gene Segura standing in as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He'll come into play at 317, 7 homers and 55 driven in. Great curveball there, really fooled him with that one.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands his zone.
Reined in.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. McCutchen at second. Segura is over at first with 1 away. A swing and a ground ball to third. Over to Albies. Relay to Freddie. Double play, and that'll end the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. At the plate, Andrew Jones. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League.
Boy, and also right up among the leaders in home runs and RBIs. This guy's having an epic season, and he has an outside shot to win the Triple Crown.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And he'll just watch that knuckle curve. 1-1. Now here it comes. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Coming in is Williams. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
batting seventh, the shortstop, Gary.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Jay Bruce. Probably throughout the course of his career, one of the strongest arms in right field, accurate and on the money. Also big-time left-handed power. This guy, you could pretty much pencil in 25, 30-plus bombs a year.
Standing in now, Gary Sheffield, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. The 1-2. Popped up. Back behind second. Gregorius shading to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting eighth, the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air into shallow left center. And McCutchen will put this one away, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Braves on top, 1-0. Last half of the second set to go, and here's the left-handed hitting shortstop Didi Gregorius now. First delivery to him on the way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And that misses. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Now here it comes. And he got him.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
To the plate now, JT Realmuto. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Realmuto, a former Miami Marlin. He was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count 1-2. You're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Jay Bruce is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Hamels is ready, coming at him with the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Cole Hamels, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And this is taken in out there by Bruce for the first out. So with one gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings, and I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. Now at the plate, Cody Sullivan. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Swing and a liner. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in safely. Nick Markakis digging in now. Hit hard to the right. Foul. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chasing after it is Williams. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Chipper Jones.
Digging in now, Chipper Jones looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he's got to feel super confident right now. He's the only real offense in this game. Guys on the mound have been executing every pitch.
And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Two out with the man at first. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Hit out towards second. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Number 13.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Acuna digs in now as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set. The 0-1.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
A pause and the 0-2. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. One and 2. Here it is.
Great job of running that fastball in on his hands right there with 2 strikes. Even though the batter's able to foul that one off, he's set up for almost anything in this pitcher's arsenal.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. 2 left for Atlanta, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Up next will be Nick Williams. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Fans, remember that it's Friday night here at the ballpark. That means stick around after the game for another Fireworks Friday, presented by MLB The Show. The presentation will begin approximately 15 minutes after the final out, so be sure to stay in your seats following the game.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That shot down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And therefore it is Markakis, and that's your first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see right there, he's up near the top in the National League, currently third best. So one gone here in the Philadelphia third, and it'll be the pitcher up next, Aaron Nola. And a swing and a miss at a pitch well off the plate. It's strike one.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped up. Freeman over to his left. He's got it, and there are two down now.
The batter, the third baseman, Scott Kingery.
Now batting, Scott Kingery. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
Kingery, a 25-year-old. He was taken in the second round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Phillies down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as Freddie Freeman settles in to start out the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a liner. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
The left fielder, number 25, Andrew.
So now to the plate, Andrew Jones. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 1-0. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Ranging back is Williams. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So with a runner at first and one gone, time to bring in our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. Both guys topping out at 95 miles an hour. At the plate, Gary Sheffield. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there. Base hit. The relay, and it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
Now that second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
So up steps Ozzie Albies, pulled toward right center field. On the run is Williams. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. So now they'll have two men in scoring position following the two-out double.
Finally, they show some signs of life. These guys have been swinging the bats like they're underwater or something. But a single and a double, and now they've got runners on second and third. We'll see if they can cash them in.
Stepping in now, Cole Hamels, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Comes set, the 0-1. high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Williams is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 2 left for Atlanta. They lead it 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. At the knees, strike 1.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's the first out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Segura.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in Gene Segura. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Under it is Andrew, and that'll be out number 2.
The first baseman.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Hamels into the windup. Here's the 1-1. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. No runs, just one hit, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. High in the air down the right field line. Markakis on the run. Into the corner. He makes the catch to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're down 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the first-year catcher, Cody Sullivan. Now here's the pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. McCutchen looking up. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left, so his remarkable season continues, and it's given Atlanta a 2-0 lead.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys that would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop on their bat and they can go deep.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
The 1-2. Here's a pop-up now. Kingery waits on it. 1 down.
Now batting, the third base.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And standing in now, one of the best players of the past 2 decades, the great Chipper Jones. No balls and a strike to count. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Oh, that'll make you smile as a pitcher. You make a good pitch, you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, meat.
Digging in, Ronald Acuna. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Right there for strike 1. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. 2 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. And another foul ball. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. The 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Williams is under it. And that's the third out. One for the Braves in the inning, and it comes courtesy of the long ball. On to the bottom of the fifth. It's now 2-0 Atlanta. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now. And he fouls this one off. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The next 0-2. And it's fouled away.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see there, he's sitting in second place in the National League in that department. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. First delivery to him on the way. Hits this one hard the other way. Albies scoops it up. Throw on to first, and Hamels has retired the first 2 in the inning.
The right fielder, number 9, Jay Bruce.
Base is empty, 2 gone now, and here's Jay Bruce. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously...
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Phillies down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Ready for another shot now. Freddie Freeman. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola.
Freddie Freeman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is to right field and deep off the bat of Freeman. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double.
Now batting.
As we take a look at this one, you can see he puts a good swing on it, but I don't think he got her just enough to put some backspin to get it out of here. But hard to complain about a well-hit double, though.
Here comes the Philly skipper on his way out toward the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Sir Anthony Dominguez takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
number 58, Serenity. Jumping.
At the plate, Andrew Jones. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Now a long throw home. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
Segura has it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Up next for Atlanta, the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ozzie Albies. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally, so that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 away.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And a bunt attempt misses, and we'll see how they play it down 0-2.
That's not great form right there, but you can't be surprised. A lot of these guys were not asked to bunt coming up through the minor leagues, so don't expect every sac bunt to get down.
And now a 2-strike bunt attempt here as this one's down. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Braves will settle for just the 1. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Braves lead it 3-0. In now, Nick Williams will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that. Now, they've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Yanked high and deep down the line in right, and it's a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And there to put this one away is Jones, and that's out number 1.
Now back.
Bryce Harper will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And there's the fastball by Hamels, good for strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 34 home runs and an RBI count right at the century mark, 100. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now. In under the hands with the fastball, it's 1-2. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2.
The third baseman, number 4.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Scott Kingery. He was a ground out victim last time up. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
0-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Weak grounder down the line at third. Knee high, he barehands it. Hats off to that one. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They trail in this one 3-0. Robert Stock is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 89,
All set for the start of the inning, and next will be the speed threat, Cody Sullivan.
Yeah, in his last at bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
He's set and the pitch. Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. The 1-0. Drilled to the left side. And that's through into left. So a leadoff single here to start the seventh.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debro. He gets his fourth knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those four was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
At the plate now, Nick Markakis, and it's grounded just foul down the line. Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. Line towards center field. Williams is right there, one down.
Now batting, third baseman, Chipper Jones.
So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring in the third baseman, Chipper Jones. From the stretch. Hit back up the middle. Segura to his left. He's there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. When we return, it'll be Andrew McCutchen to start things out. Stepping into the box, Andrew McCutchen, 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, it's 0-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Jones is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Segura.
Digging in once again, Gene Segura, 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here comes the Braves manager out as he'll take that slow walk toward the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that'll be all here for Cole Hamels.
Ladies and gentlemen.
So he'll leave here with 1 out in the 7th as he now hopes the bullpen can go ahead and get him the W.
Chris Martin.
Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Weekly hit to third. There to take it is Chipper. And that's the second out.
The first baseman, number 17.
So 2 are gone now in the Philadelphia 7th. And that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Phillies down in order, still down 3-0. here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
On to the 8th now, as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 1-1 pitch. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Into the box, Andrew Jones, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Fouled off. No one out with a runner at second. Skied into straightaway right. Bruce has a read on it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Gary Sheffield.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Gary Sheffield. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, and I know you want to lace a line drive or hit a potential home run, but I'll tell you what, grab the cheap ribby when it's there. Give me a ground ball middle of the diamond. And
they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. Now a 5-0 lead.
Hey, you tip your hat to the batter for finding a way to find some green grass out there, but man, that has to frustrate you, Dan. An executed pitch right there.
It does. Anytime you make a good pitch, and off the bat, it certainly didn't look like it was going to fall in for a base hit. You make a good pitch, but you don't necessarily always get the kind of results you want as a pitcher.
Hit down the line at first. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now a move over to first, and the runner will get back standing. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And he is in there.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Adam Morgan takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Tyler Flowers will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Tyler Flowers.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Morgan has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. The 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to second, and a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 6-0 ball game.
Cody Sullivan.
Standing in now, Cody Sullivan, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. He went deep back in the fifth. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Now the 2-1. Chopped to third. Tough to get to. Gonna be a tough play. The second for one. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Nick Markakis, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Albies is on the move. Oh, and he's not squaring it. Is a ball and a ridiculous way to end the inning. Not sure if he thought he could steal. Darren O'Day is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 56, Darren O'Day.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up Didi Gregorius. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And gone up into the second deck. Solo shot here to straightaway right field. 34 home runs now on the year, and they're on the board at 6-1.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows, finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat, being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. His head-to-head with Darren O'Day, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. O'Day has become one of the more dominant bullpen arms in the sport today, and a big reason is his swing and miss stuff. Really helps him pitch out of tough situations.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think what we're seeing more and more out of the game of baseball right now in the 8th and 9th inning, big power arm guys that have really two good pitches that they can strike you out with, and that's what this guy is here. If he doesn't have one, he has the other, and if he has them both, he's nearly impossible to make contact off of.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Here's the 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next two guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Nick Williams stands in as he looks at a called strike. High chopper over to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it may All set to start the ninth in this one. And standing in, the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis. First pitch on its way. And now a swing by Markakis as this is pulled on the ground to second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
The batter, the third baseman, Chipper Jones.
Ready once again, Chipper Jones. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Gone! So a solo home run right there from Chipper Jones. Home run number 58 on the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Stepping in now, Ronald Acuna, as he rips it on the ground to second. And there's out number 2.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Bounce towards the second baseman. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Braves able to tack on another courtesy of the solo shot. Last chance coming up for the Fightin' Phils. It's the Braves 7 and the Phillies 1. Neil Walker will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the ninth, and they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Cole Hamels in line for the victory should the lead hold. Fouled away. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Scott Kingery is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Ready with another 0-2. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here. 1-2. Hit in the air out toward left. Jones is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the ninth.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Andrew McCutchen is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. A bouncer up the middle, and McCutchen has himself a base hit.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the third hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better.
And he will put this one away, and the Braves will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Wow, another game and another night to celebrate another victory. I'm just excited we've been able to be here to witness this amazing streak. There's nothing prettier in the world than good baseball, and that's just what they're giving us.
7-1 the final score in tonight's. Atlanta jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Cole Hamels earns victory number 22 this campaign as he goes 6+, allowing only a single base hit. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 7 runs on 17 hits, 1 error.